So, HBO is back at it again with its newest series, Lovecraft Country. It's an amazing story about African Americans who find out about magic during the height of the Jim Crow era. It's an amazing story and I 100% recommend it. Anyway, watching Lovecraft Country brought back memories about another Black woman who found out about magic. Hermione Granger. Now, before you guys roll up in my comments about Hermione Granger's ethnicity, I would like to remind you that J.K. Rowling herself confirmed that Hermione is Black. And in the early days of my page, I actually dissect this theory in depth. But today, I don't want to talk about Lovecraft Country or whether or not Hermione is Black. Instead, I want to discuss a theory that I've been toying around with for quite a while. Today, I'm fully committing to it. Now hear me out, my friends. I think that all muggle-borns are descendants of slaves. Let's look at the facts. It's clear that Harry Potter is an allegory for all of the bad things that people do. It goes deeper than magic versus non-magic. Here's why I think so. In this series, no one truly knows where muggle-borns stem from. The closest that we get is theories that muggle-borns are descendants of squibs. Now, for those of you who don't know, squibs are non-magical children of witches and wizards. Like muggle-borns, there are no true explanations as to why a witch or wizard would have a squib, except for clearly God doesn't love them. Seriously, can we take a moment to unpack the trauma that comes with being raised as a witch or wizard, spending your childhood dreaming of doing hood rat things at Hogwarts with your friends, only to find out that you gotta go to Oxford or something. Anyway, I digress. While we don't know what truly causes squibs or muggle-borns, we are introduced to something called an obscurus in the final installment. An obscurus is a witch or wizard who cannot control their magic because of a trauma that occurred to them at a very young age. For the most part, they don't display any magic at all. We're introduced to an obscurus through Dumbledore's sister, who is revealed to become one after a traumatic experience with 3 boys when she was very young. What's interesting about Dumbledore's sister is that people who don't know her situation believe that she's a squib. Now, stay with me here. We do find out that most obscurus die at a young age due to their suppressed magic imploding. But in the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them series, we're introduced to an obscurus who doesn't display any powers until well into his childbearing years. They call him a teenager, but look at him. This man is grown. Now hear me out here. What if the emotional trauma that causes obscurus also cause squibs? And even further than that, what if witches who are also under extreme duress suppresses their magic into their offsprings and produce squibs? So something wildly traumatic like, I don't know, the transatlantic slave trade caused displaced Africans to become obscurus and produce squibs. And the descendants of those squibs become the muggle-borns. It would explain why there are so few Black non-Africans in the series. And the ones who are muggle-born. Don't bring up Kinsley, because I'm pretty sure he's from Africa, which we know is full of witches and wizards. But Frankie, Harry Potter's mother is muggle-born and she's white. Okay. You and I both know that there are plenty of white people who are descendants of slaves. That's why so many of our white peers are finding out that they are a percentage Black when they do that 23andMe. I'm telling y'all, this goes deep. So do you agree? Let me know your thoughts in my comments below. And if you like what you see here, be sure to contribute to my Ko-fi. The link is also below. But until next time, have a fantastic week, my friends.